Let's see. Doesn't have his birth date on here. Look him up when you have time and see if he has a record or figure out his age. Y'all can. His name is Joseph Jesus Gabaladon. Thank you, Mama Bear. She had no employer at this time, blah, blah, blah. Those are those orders. So that was her first child. She immediately lost custody. She had this child in 2010 and lost custody of this child in 2011. All right. Moving on to the next set of children. So you see, they came in like sets for Connie. These were supposed to be the children of Connie and Dylan O'Neill. So let's see. Why can't I click these? We're talking about a case of a TikToker on here whose ex-boyfriend unalived her child while she had abandoned them with him for 10 months. And just to clarify, she was told not to leave her children with this man. She was given many opportunities to leave this man and be set up in ways to help her leave this man. She also has a decade's worth of CPS cases against her for neglecting her children. So even though she is not in jail, she directly contributed to the murder of her own child. And this is her. That's her. There's her at right there for everybody that's confused. I wish I could. That's a big ass head though. She's saying he passed in the hands of her ex and that you're lying. So insane. Okay. Well, when I read these CPS cases, y'all gonna find out. And y'all tell me, y'all can decide at the end of this what you believe.
Your mindset is in that position. You don't know what you would have done until you were put in that.
Let's just hear this. Let's just hear some words from her own mouth. Let's see.
Your mindset is in that position. You don't know what you would have done until you were put in that position. So, yeah. And a horrific thing she went through and her family had to see. Yeah.
Only one was unalived.
My stepdad set my mom on fire when I was 11 years old.
I don't know if this is true. This is just what she says.
Yeah, I'm the only kid out of all 7 of her kids that got to go and see her at the hospital.
What?
98% of her body burned, 3rd-degree burns.
What
she lasted
mother
3
leaves
days
her child
in
the
we saw her cry
abuse situation?
We saw her smile.
All right, I don't want to hear your dumb voice. She says that she had no choice. She was getting beat up. She had to leave. If she went back, it wasn't good for her kids for her to be murdered in front of her children. Crazy, because that means that you thought your life was more important than theirs. That's all that means. So let's keep going. Exactly. You leave with your children. You don't leave your kids there. Girl, you better zip it right now. I cannot with you. Let's move on regarding the minor. So she's got next set of kids, 3 kids, date of birth, 2000. This one was born in 2012. So she did skip a year for this one. She didn't have a kid in 2011. So this one was born in 2012. Another one was born in 2013 and another one in 2014. Back to back to back, baby. Let's hear about this one. Hold on, because I want to see, do we have all the... I want to make sure we got all these CPS cases. And I want to give y'all this. Here's her at, in case y'all need that. That's her right there. Yeah, I don't know why these people are talking about other people. It's crazy behavior. It is crazy. Okay, so since I'm a liar, I just want to make sure I bring this up for y'all. Here we go. All right. Original petition in suit affecting the parent-child relationship. Discovery level in this case is intended to be conducted under level 2, blah, blah, blah. Petitioner objects to the assignment of this matter to an associate judge for a trial on the merits on presiding at a jury trial. So they wanted a jury trial? Wild. The fact that she said on live that you're using her story for views, girl, okay. It's the fact that you don't realize that this is about what, like, you shouldn't have kids in your custody, period. The only reason those kids are in your custody is because the father signed their rights away and the foster, like, they couldn't stay in the system. Get over yourself. And his whole family, they weren't allowed to go to his family because they weren't the kid's family. So that's the only freaking reason you still have those kids. Shut up. That's what I'm saying. You would have to, there is no way. I would literally do everything in my power. She knew that she could have called CPS and got those kids. She knew. She left them there. She knew she could take the kids from him. She is a liar. She was off utting around with other men, and now she wants to pretend that that's not what she was doing. Just wait, because let's not forget that who she's with now, the parent of these 3 children, which we don't know for sure who the actual father is. Now from this point forward, Dylan O'Neill, the man who murdered her child, is supposed to be the father of all of the rest of these kids except her very last child, who is with her husband now. So all of the children, so not number 1 and not number 11, but 2 through 10, baby, supposed to be, or is it 10? Hold on. Guys, I need to make sure before it's 9. Don't let me lie on this girl. She'd be like, she lied. I ain't got 9, 10 kids. Has he been sentenced? Yes, he was sentenced to life in prison. But just wait. Just wait. There's a lot of kids either way. You're right. So somebody take count. Right now we're on children 1 through 4. We got 1 kid safe with baby daddy. Hallelujah, with the baby father. So did you see the video Homebody made on you? Another one. She made another one on me. I don't care. Am I supposed to care what a PDF thinks about me? Yes, he did. Am I supposed to care what a predator PDF thinks about me? Homebody, if you're watching, somebody let her know. Could somebody let Homebody know that her victim's mother is coming on the show with her with Homebody's victim right beside her to speak his truth about the person trying to call him, the child, the victim, a rapist? Let her know. Let that girl know. And tonight is not about you, Homebody. Tonight is about Trevino Raoches. Tonight is not about you. Justice for her victim. Exactly. Boys can be victims too, Homebody. You just wanted to make it look like they couldn't be. Everybody give us some of this. Oh, it's piping hot tea. Mama Bear, I'm going to call her Mama Bear. Very lovely lady. She wanted a few days to collect her thoughts, speak with her son. He is totally okay talking about all of this. It's been many years. This lady is a wonderful mother. I very much enjoyed speaking with her. She's still very, very close with her child. And yeah, so when she told, he was like, Mom, you're the best one to go on there and talk about what happened. And so Mama Bear is going to come on and defend her child. All right, who talks mad shit about you? Spilling the tea? Who? Homebody once again trying to pretend she's the victim being bullied. Girl, you better get off. Get off this app. You're a danger to children. You're a danger to minor boys, teenagers specifically. Don't forget that Homebody said to a minor child, 16 years of age, to spit on it, and also said to his mother that when he turned 18, he was fair game. Not fun when you're the target of the internet for your wrongdoings. Yeah, it's not fun after she did it to everybody else. Like, I don't care, girl. Better be able to take it. Better be able to take it. Wheezy, we will be getting more information on that as soon as, oh no, Roach's live was banned. Why? She's such a good creator. Why would it get banned? Was it because she said the N-word again? Could it be because she's racist? I don't know. You don't have to come and confess. We're looking for you. We gon' find you. We gon' find you. Girl, expose. She made a get ready with me video of her getting hated on the internet. Jesus Christ. Yeah, my next victim will be my friend. I don't have any more friends. I literally, Mama Tot was in my live yesterday, and I specifically, or whatever day it was, and I was like, so like, it's an honor that you're here, blah, 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 but we ain't friends, girl. Kaylee will be having no more friends on this app. If somebody tells you that I am their friend, no ma'am. No ma'am, they are not. Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? No ma'am. And right here. Fuck, dude, spit on that thing. That was Heather Homebody.
Irrelevant to this case. This is irrelevant to this case. Okay, I don't know.
Background checks on everybody. Did everybody submit their background check before they came in here tonight? And I love, clock that new trend going around, exposing your background check, your criminal record before Kayl1e can. Love it. Please do. It is cracking me up, everybody doing this. It makes me, like, I was literally dying laughing when I saw Katie do it, Kicking It with Katie do it. And then I think Mama Jen did it. There was like a few different people. Boosted did it. It was so funny. So if you want to hop in on that TikTok trend, by all means, because baby, when I tell you I'm coming for you, coming for everyone. I believe it was Katie that said she had she got in trouble for not using her turn-in signal. Not on this app, baby. Bye-bye. You better get offline. Not here. Not here. I have a colorful past, but nothing with children. Listen, colorful past are fun. You did some rugs in your time, got caught with it. You know, like, I'm not mad at you. Mama's not mad at you. You got on here after you diddled little children. We ain't down with that. We don't rock with that. Oh, you helped unalive your child? No, ma'am. No, ma'am, mess. No, no. Oh, I'm coming for all of y'all with speeding tickets. Oops, scrolled out again. I love your name. Y'all got bad driving records? Mama not mad at you. I need that as a clip. Write it down. Assistant and the boys. Also, shout out to my lovely assistant and the boys. If y'all haven't met him yet, he is amazing. He literally, without my team, who would I be? Nobody. That's for damn sure. Whoo. I did 5 years in the pen. Hell yeah, y'all. Okay, so I know it seems like this is all deep and dark. I did a true crime story with someone on this app her name's Mama Bear, and she was a corrections officer who hooked up, like, got with an inmate. They like had a relationship for months so like, it's not always dark, but she admitted it. She took accountability. Girl, we had a good time talking about it. It was like a romance novel. Y'all would have loved it. You would have loved it. We loved it. My chat is nasty sometimes, but sometimes we got to get serious up in here. Okay. Sometimes we do. All right. I'll be posting. Made me sick. I'll post all the clips. Keep on clipping. Anybody that's streaming, keep on streaming. This isn't about just me getting views. If it was, I would say go report the people that are streaming me or the people clipping me without my permission. I literally go and comment and retweet those clips because this is about accountability and making sure that these people have their faces shown across this fucking app so that there is nowhere that they can go, not a corner of the internet where they can hide without being found out. Because now, if you search Heather Sicko, whatever your name is, or Homebody, or Trevino, Raoches, aka Kayl1e, my videos are going to pop up. Other people's videos are going to pop up. This isn't going away. It won't go away. I'm snitching. All right. Let's keep going. Recap. We are on Connie lost custody of her first child, and it had to be supervised visitation. Now we are on to the second set of children. This suit is brought by Elsa O'Neill and Frank O'Neill, petitioners. The last three, oh yeah, we don't need their driver's license numbers. So Elsa and Frank O'Neill are the aunt and uncle of Dylan O'Neill. Pin and the boys comment. What'd he say? What'd that idiot say? That's right. We're actually children advocates over here, baby. Whew. All right. Mama's sleepy. Is this it? Oh no, that's not it. Hold up. Bum, 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 bum. Also, we can put, if you would like to view all these documents yourself, I will make a, because this one, mods, if one of y'all could go ahead and prepare and make a homebody spot for documents and a Trevino Raoches spot for documents for my subscribers to be able to view so that they have a place to refer back to them if they would like. If you're a subscriber, you can join my Discord and yeah, we all chat in there all day long. You can find out more, talk shit with me, and you get access to all these documents. You don't have to go look them up. All right. Old Elsa and Frank, the aunt and uncle to Dylan, the smurderer. Respondents are Dylan O'Neill and Kayl1e. So from this point forward, this was in 2000. Does it say the year? 2017. This was filed in 2017. Jesus Christ. So they had the kids this long, at least, I guess. Petitioners are the great aunt and great uncle of the children, the subject of this suit. Petitioners have standing to bring this suit in that they have had actual care, control, and possession of the children for at least 6 months before the filing of this suit. The children, so born in 2012, 2013, and 2014. So y'all can do the math. I'm bad at math. And Sitgo. That's right. Oh, thank you, Christine. Mods, get that Discord. Actually, y'all should be able to click the link tree in my bio. And listen to my mods. They'll help you out. Let's see. So the mother of the children is Kayl1e, and the father is Dylan O'Neill. There are no court-ordered conservatorships, court-ordered guardianships, or other court-ordered relationships affecting the children of the suit. All right, here we go. Conservatorship. The appointment of the parents as joint managing conservators would not be in the best interest of the children. This is the aunt and the uncle. Do you want to see me? I thought, Connie's saying that my documents are fake. That they're fakes. So I didn't know if y'all would want to see me or not. If you want to see me? Okay. I want to see you too. Yes, Discord is another app, not something else you have to pay for. Just to be clear, you only do your subscription on here and then you just verify over on Discord with my mods and they'll get you in. It's a safe space. People won't bother you. It's good. All good. All right, hold up. I'll change this real quick. All right. It's probably because you don't know how to work it. You have to verify. Message a mod and they'll get you verified to get in. You only have to show your first name and your picture. Talk to a moderator. They'll help you. We do talk a lot up in there. All right. So basically, the aunt and uncle didn't think that Connie and Dylan were fit to be parents. It is in the best interest of the children that the petitioners be appointed sole managing conservators, not joint. That means cut these bitches out their life. Preceding the filing of the suit, respondents have engaged in a history or pattern of child neglect. So recall that brain for me. What happened with Connie's first child when Dylan O'Neill was not even involved? What was that, guys? That's right. That's right. Child neglect with Connie on her first child. Now with Dylan, 3 kids. We got 4 kids under Connie's care with child neglect. Now, once again, being petitioned to be taken away. Respondents have a history of child neglect directed against, and it names the 3 children. Petitioners request the court to deny respondents access to the children. Alternatively, petitioners request that the court render a possession order that provides that respondents' periods of visitation be continuously supervised by an entity or person chosen by the court. So that means not just your friend, not your grandma, not your mama, Connie, by a person chosen by the court. Okay, how are you going to talk about, we're 4 for 4. 4 for 4 supervised visitation. 4 for 4. How are we going to talk about Miss Brianna? How? How are we going to do that? And you know, I'm going to be honest with you.
Good boy. Good
not
boy.
a fan.
Good boys. Good boys.
Not a fan, but she's looking like a damn angel so far. A whole ass angel. This is why y'all are embarrassing to us. How can y'all be, not the good 4 for 4, 4 for $4. How are we? Oh, Candy's Faith. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody for subscribing. I do appreciate y'all. How are we supposed to have you on our side and then you go and embarrass us like this? You are ruining the family name, Connie. Jesus. Sick of it. Well, duh, Bree is still wrong. Just because somebody else does something wrong, it does not mean, okay. So just like in Homebody and Ruby's still wrong. Connie's still wrong. Homebody's still wrong. Bree is still wrong. Santos is still wrong. Who else y'all want? Shelby's still wrong. All of them. Now, I could put them in an order. I could number them for you on who's the wrongest, who's the rightest, but the wrongest to just the wrong, you know. Vale, yes, they've all done right message, wrong messengers. Absolutely. That's the best comment ever. Right message, wrong messengers. Amen. Yes, we're talking about the same Brie and Santos that made a baby for content. Those people. Yes, we are. That is who we were speaking of. Wrong is wrong. That's right. She does sound like y'all. Okay, so listen, on this channel, I do wear wigs. I do skits. I would be lying to you if I didn't tell you that in my bio, there's an Amazon wish list and there might be a Nancy Grace wig in there. But I'm also have to get a blazer, I think. I don't know. I'm going to need something very Nancy 2010-ish is what I'm feeling. But I got the blazer. I mean, not the blazer. I got the wig in the Amazon wish list. If anybody's feeling blessed and happy tonight, rich, whatever you're feeling, it's in there. Okay, Connie, so much. Tot mom partying at Disney while her child is missing? Tonight on Nancy Grace, I talked to Zanny the nanny. Okay, sorry. That was my best impression I got. I'm gonna have to watch some YouTube videos of her. It's been a while. Casey, I don't think so. I did, ma'am. While you were out partying, having fun with your friends, and you hadn't heard from Zanny the nanny in 6 months? I'm concerned about these parents. Why didn't they ask more questions? Literally, though. I would love a sub. Are we giving subs away? Hell yeah. We love this chat. Okay. So, like I said, supervised visitation, support. Kayl1e, and Dylan O'Neill. Respondents are obligated to support the children and should be ordered by the court to make payments for the support of the children and provide medical child support. So they were supposed to give these children over and pay up. Kayl1e, and Dylan O'Neill. Petitioners request the court, after notice and hearing, to make temporary orders for the safety and welfare of the children, including but not limited to. So we'll reread that. This is basically like just what they're asking, but once it's ordered, you'll get to read that. Request for temporary restraining order. So once again, somebody requested a temporary restraining order against Kayl1e. This time we're just adding Dylan up in there, okay? So, I'm just saying, once again, 4 for 4 on those restraining orders and those supervised visitations. Same thing, not allowed to hide the kids from them, not allowed to withdraw them from school, not allowed to disturb the peace of the children or another party, blah, 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 blah. And then at the end of all Southern court documents, we pray that this judge in Louisiana, it says that this honorable judge would grant these orders. All right. Moving on. Look, I don't give a shit if y'all see this. Here's my notes, just in case y'all want to see. There's a lot. We got a lot more to go. We are only right here. All right. This is thy restraining order. It is therefore ordered. Respondents are... Did we see this on my screen? Hold on. I guess not, because it's up here. Do we see this? Damn. Oh, gosh darn it. I'm going to pull it down for you. Make sure y'all can see that. Respondents are Kayl1e. This was May 12th, 2017, and Dylan O'Neill. The court examined the pleadings of petitioners and finds that the petitioners are entitled to a temporary restraining order. God damn it, Connie. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, we're still at 4 kids. 4 kids, guys. Keep count. Keep it up. 4, 4, 4. It is therefore ordered that the clerk of this court issue a temporary restraining order restraining respondents, and respondents are immediately restrained from disturbing the kids, withdrawing them from school, blah, blah, blah. Y'all already know there's a lot of repeat. Boosted. My girl. Y'all should check out Boosted. She clips for me, and she also kind of does what I do. She be talking shit on these people on the internet. So check her out. Let's see here. We are on season 4, episode 3. That's right. Welcome back. So they're not allowed to consume. Oh, wait. Discussing any litigation. Okay, wait, here we go, because there's a little bit more. So making disparaging remarks regarding petitioner or petitioner's family. So they were not allowed to talk shit about Elsa and her husband. Discussing any litigation concerning the children in the presence or within hearing of the children or on any form of social media. Connie, you're not supposed to be talking about these kids on social media. So maybe you should keep those lips sealed, boo-boo, before I let Elsa know that you're running your mouth about her children. They're not allowed to consume alcohol or illegal rugs within 12 hours before or during periods of possession of or access to the children. Yes, this is a TikToker. This is TikToker Trevino Raoches, also known as Kayl1e. Okay, Danny, mods, do you see Danny's comment? Can you please get a hold of Danny and find out and put it in my files? Thank you so much. Canceling, altering, or failing to renew or pay premiums on the insurance they were set to have. Yes, this woman has criminal records. What are you talking about? This is like, get ready. You're about to see all the CPS records. Another rabbit hole I go. Netflix has it. This is the Kayl1e show. It's not the Lee K show. This is your favorite show. don't know what that is, I can't help you, and you are too young to be here. Bye-bye. Restraining order is effective immediately and shall continue in force and effect until further order of this court or until it expires by operation of law. This order shall be binding on respondent's agents, servants, and employees. So, Connie, you're not allowed to do anything about these kids or say anything to Elsa or anybody else, or you're breaking this order. So you better stop, girl. If you are behind and you have missed anything, I will upload this to YT after, and there will be clips on my backup page. Link is in the bio. Make sure you go and follow my backup page here on TikTok. And it will be on, I appreciate that, Casey. You're so sweet. It will be on, the links are in my bio for my YT as well. Links are all in bio, everything. So let's keep going. At one time, she had no custody of any of her children, just to be clear. Not any of the 11 children. We are on children number 4. All right. Or 4. We're on the 4 out of 4 kids. So also remind her to quit talking about her children online, at least 3 of them. It is further ordered that the clerk shall issue notice to respondents Kayl1e, and Dylan O'Neill to appear, and respondents are ordered to appear in person and to furnish information sufficient to act, blah, 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 blah. So respondents should be denied access to the children, or alternatively, the court should render a possession order, providing the respondents periods of visitation to be continuously supervised. They're ordered to pay child support. Let's see, back over here. Okay, here's the final order. Let's X out. Final order, October 16th, 2017. I don't know. She was born in 95, I believe it said. Crazy. Of course, her and Homebody would be friends because Homebody's victim was born in 97. They're only 2 years apart. Duh. All right. So Elsa and Frank, respondent Connie. Hey, this is how much she liked her kids. She didn't even show up for this court date, but just signed the order. Dylan, he came. The dad, he at least came. And oh no, just kidding. He just called in by telephone, so neither of them showed up for their kids. So Connie, Dylan appeared by telephone and announced ready for trial. So Dylan, the father, came and he was going to talk for be a part of this trial. Connie just signed the order to give her kids away. A jury was waived and all questions of fact and law were submitted to the court. The record of testimony was duly reported by the court reporter. The court finds that the following children, remember these kids, there were 3 of them. Don't worry, this will be on YT later. The court finds that these provisions are ordered, blah, blah, blah. So conservatorship. The court finds that the following orders are in the best interest of the children. It is ordered. So that means that this was not just agreed to by the dad. Connie agreed to give them up immediately. She said, take them. Now the dad, I want y'all to remember this about the dad. Horrible person, contributed to the unaliving of his child. Obviously, he was there when it happened. The dad didn't want to give these kids up. Connie did. Okay? Keep that in mind because she later abandons her children. Nope, I don't get any sleep ever. There's justice to be had. Call me Kaylee Hansen. Kaylee Grace, and Kaylee Hansen at your service. So Elsa and Frank are appointed sole managing conservators, and that Connie and Dylan are appointed possessory. I don't know how you say that. Possessory conservators of the following children. So it's those 3 kids. It is ordered that at all time, Connie and Dylan have the right to receive information, have the right to confer. So basically they can talk to the new parents, the aunt and uncle, before Kaylee Nancy Hansen, you better act right. That's right. What happened to the person I had to follow to get a sub? I followed them. Who? That's okay. You could subscribe another time. So basically, they could talk to the new parents about the kids, the right of access to medical, dental, and psychological and educational records, so they could still look at the possessory. There we go. Ding, 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 ding. We got it.
I need an adult. I need an adult.
I didn't say that I was smart. Words be tricking me up. So very basic stuff. They could consult with their doctor. You know, it's basically like someone who has visitation with their kids. It is ordered that at all times, Connie and Dylan are possessory. Did I say it right that time? Conservators shall have the following duties. So they're supposed to give information to them, blah, 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 all of that. It is ordered that during their periods of possession, Connie and Dylan have the following rights: the duty of care, control, protection, and reasonable discipline of the children. Reasonable discipline, notice that. Thank you, Allison. I appreciate that. I'm an acquired taste. The duty to support the children, so they have to support them. The right to consent for the children to medical and dental care. The right to direct the moral and religious training of the children. It is ordered that Elsa and Frank, as non-parent sole managing conservators, shall have the following rights: the right to have physical possession and to direct the moral and religious training of the children. So basically, they had all control. Ash Roaches, I know you're in here on your fake. Speak up. If you want to join up and talk about this, you can. So I know you're on your backup. I would love to have a conversation with you about this, but you can't. Don't get your backup banned. Candace Faith, you are such a sweetheart. We love you, girl. Everybody say thank you to Candace. All right. So pretty much they won custody. They were full guardians. Yep. And no N-bombs. First time you come in here and drop an N-bomb, you're out of here. It is ordered that Elsa and Frank O'Neill shall each 12 months after the date of this order file with the court a report of facts concerning the children's welfare. So they had to report including the children's whereabouts and physical condition. So basically, they were just trying to make sure that they were good parents, new parents for these kids. Restricted periods of access. The court finds that credible evidence has been presented that Kayl1e Walde and Dylan O'Neill have a history or pattern of neglect. The court further finds that awarding Kayl1e Walde and Dylan O'Neill access to the children would not endanger the children's physical health or emotional welfare and would be in the best interest of the children. It is therefore ordered as follows. Respondents shall have possession of the children on Mondays from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Elsa and Frank O'Neill shall have the right of possession of the children at all other times. So they got to see her second set of kids, no overnights. They were only allowed to have them from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Mondays. All exchanges shall occur at the residence of the petitioners. Connie and Dylan shall abstain from the consumption of alcohol or any controlled substances within the 12 hours before or during the period of access to the children. It is ordered that all periods of possession, so remember, this is 4 kids, child neglect. Dylan was not there for the first kid. Connie has been there for child neglect for all 4 kids. It is ordered that all periods of possession